A lot is going on about the BOYZ' Sunwoo. One controversy started people to nitpick everything he has done. Even after school's Nana gets involved. Recently, a video of the BOYZ' Sunwoo went viral online for his alleged attitude towards a security guard. The video, which garnered almost 10 million views, revealed him dropping his AirPods, which the security guard picked up and returned to him with both hands. However, netizens were disappointed with his attitude of yelling about his AirPods and allegedly not saying thank you to the security guard. With the video blowing up online, it reached Sunwoo's algorithm as he explained the situation through the fan platform app. Everyone kept talking about AirPods, and after watching the video, it did seem like I was being rude and not saying thank you. A fan yelled something at me, and I didn't know my AirPods had fallen out, so I was confused. After finding out it was my AirPods, I yelled my airport and tried to find it, and after the guard picked it up, I bowed and said thank you. I can totally understand how it could be seen that way. If someone holds the door for me, I always say thank you. Don't worry. He added that he will always be aware of his surroundings so that misunderstandings like this won't happen again. I can't always explain situations like this, but since it is my fault that my actions could be seen in another way, I will be aware. But whenever I am at a music broadcast or somewhere, I greet everyone, even the cleaning staff. I will be aware of my actions so that unfortunate misunderstandings like this don't happen. I accept and am aware of how my actions could have been misinterpreted, but I wonder if the people who only looked at one side of the situation and criticized me are being respectful, too. Anyway, let's all do our best. Thanks for watching the radio, and please watch the music broadcast tomorrow. And when greeting and saying thanks, I will always bow my head no matter the circumstance, because that is what's right. However, many netizens did not have a positive reaction to his response. Why is he talking like that in a messaging app with only fans? It's not like he had a clean past, and if this were a female idol, she would have been cancelled. But since no one knows of you, you survived. Who are you to talk nonsense about avoiding people? If you can't set things straight, just stay quiet. It's sad that you are talking about wasting your life. Do you think all losers hate you? I liked you, but you're being so annoying and ruining it all. You're making me embarrassed that I liked you and making me want to reveal more things. God, so embarrassing. Wish I could have told him to just use ChatGPT to write this. The video soon went viral on Instagram as well, despite his apology. It got to the point where actress and former idol Nana commented on the video using her personal, public account. She called him out strictly. Looks like he ought to be scolded. After her reaction became publicized, many international fans took to criticizing her instead. Some brought up the fact that she stayed silent about Kim Soo-hyun's recent controversy. Nana has the urge to call out SW but chose not to call out Kim Soo-hyun as embarrassing. Lost my respect. It really says a lot when someone is quick to call out an idol over something small but stays completely silent on the serious Kim Soo-hyun situation. On top of that, being close with Hyuna just makes it all seem even more questionable. Others pointed out that she attended Hyuna's wedding with Young Jun-hyung, someone who has since been ousted from the industry for his involvement in a controversial chat room with Seungri during the time of the Burning Sun incident. This is really bothering me. Nana never spoke up against rapists and SA offenders but decides to speak up against Sunwoo's incident, which wasn't even deep, and he clarified it. No to mention she's friends with Hyuna too. Who does she think she is? She seriously needs to know her place, lol. Meanwhile, she befriended with a rapist girl. This is when she attended to Hyuna's release party with Somi. She calling out the innocent people but not her rapist enabler friend. It serves to be noted that Young Jun-hyun allegedly did not rape anyone in the incident. He admitted to being present in the group chat with Burning Sun key figures, and to staying silent despite witnessing the circulation of illegally filmed videos. Amid the backlash, though, Nana was spotted standing her ground and defending her opinion on Sunwoo. In a new comment to someone fiercely defending Sunwoo, the actress slammed him again. Netizen comment: "It's really disappointing and thoughtless to judge a person based on just a few seconds of a short, out-of-context video and to leave such a comment as a public figure. Aren't you a senior in the entertainment industry? As someone who should understand how painful these situations can be, please don't go around leaving careless comments." Nana. A glimpse tells the whole story. Nana used an idiomatic expression in Korean that is the English equivalent of "a single action speaks volumes." Nana's battle against the flood of hateful comments will continue. It seems netizens have since rallied behind Nana, praising her for standing her ground. She's right. People really need to stop overreacting at Nana for no reason. Such a strong woman. Honestly, I feel like she wouldn't have left such a comment just because of that clip. His fans should probably just stay quiet for now. Tell your own idol to get it together instead of ganging up on Nana for speaking facts. Have some shame. In a long bubble message, Nana addressed her ongoing battle against the hateful comments flooding her Instagram. In the message, she pointed out that she knows not to judge people in split seconds. "It seems like people are talking about the comments I left. I was surprised too when I saw all the malicious comments and messages telling me to apologize on my Instagram. Know that it wasn't a comment I wrote with the intention of it becoming news, but things seem to have gotten bigger than I expected, and I'm a bit concerned. I don't think it's right to judge someone based on just a short clip. But to be clear, I wasn't trying to label that person or decide what kind of person he is. It's just that his behavior looked very rude to me, and the video itself was quite shocking. So, my comment, that he ought to be scolded, was simply an emotional reaction to his behavior and words, not of the person himself. He saw that he had dropped his AirPods and yelled, 'My AirPods,' so that everyone around could hear. But he didn't take a single step, even though they were just a few steps away. Who was he expecting to pick them up? Was he unable to move? Was it because he was with someone much younger and assumed that since they're his guard, they should act as his hands and feet? Or was he talking to the AirPods he dropped, telling it to come to him on their own? No, that's not what I saw in the video. But I could be wrong too. Anyone can be misunderstood depending on the situation. That's why I watched the video over and over again. I don't know who he is, but if someone like that had been next to me, I would have said the exact same thing. I would have said, "You need a lesson." And I probably would have added, "Where did you learn to act like that?" A screenshot of Nana's message has since gone viral online with more netizens coming to her defense. She's 100% right. Nana is awesome. Anyone who watched that video would think the same. It was such childish behavior. Any normal person would agree with Nana. Then Sunwoo sparked heated reactions following his comments on his latest music video, which features the idol and an actress in a romantic concept. The music video, released on Sunwoo's birthday, shows him and the actress portraying what many described as a love story, but it's Sunwoo's comments on Bubble following the release that have garnered viral attention. "I was planning to do it alone, but I figured I needed some kind of counterpart. So I asked a friend I've been close with since middle school to help out. No need to be jealous, haha. And by the way, the friend who helped me out isn't just some regular person. She's an actress. I asked her to help for work-related reasons, so let's not start any weird rumors. If it were just a regular person, I would have called Adobe instead." However, netizens didn't react kindly to the idol's messages. As his messages and reactions gained traction, a post on Pan explaining the situation went viral. "He always says shit like that, stirring up all the controversy himself, and then he's all like, 'Stop, that's enough, wow.' Okay, but if the fans are happy, I guess that's all that matters." Singer and fans alike. Telling fans to stop starting rumors. Ugh, such a turn off. Why would any fan want to put up with being talked to like this? On 13th, Sunwoo took to the fan messaging app to reveal his most recent thoughts on the AirPod matter. "But really, I never do anything like this behind closed doors. But who is crazy enough to yell at the security guard to pick up AirPods in front of all those fans? I just find this so ridiculous that while I am reflecting on myself, I can't believe people are judging me with a few-second video clip. And to think that I am getting so much hate for saying something to the people leaving malicious comments. People are so scary. He added that he was sorry to the fans, but he just couldn't stay quiet about it. People need to know when to stop so that I can just shut up and let it go, but I'm going to talk about it because I feel like I am going to rot if I don't let it out. I know there are fans who won't like this, and I'm really sorry. Rather than calming the situation, Sunwoo's follow-up messages seems to have only added fuel to the fire. In a viral post on Pan, netizens expressed frustration over his continued comments, with the original poster suggesting that remaining silent might have been better for his image. Isn't it better if the BOYZ's Sunwoo just stops using from altogether? His posts keep getting screenshotted and exposed, and it honestly feels like he's the one blowing up the controversy even more. Seriously, staying quiet might actually be better for his image. Top-voted replies echoed the sentiment, with some even claiming that he's digging his own grave. Sunwoo's just way too guilty. He's always been like that. His life's just one big guilty moment. Same goes for his Ask FM days. Instead of saying something like, "I'm really sorry. I won't ever do anything like that again. I'll reflect on my actions," he just rambles on about how he's being misunderstood. That alone shows he's beyond saving. One of the worst things you can do in society is try to justify yourself when you're clearly in the wrong. The moment you do that, people instantly write you off. He can't keep his mouth shut. It's sad because it looks like he's trying to clear up misunderstandings for the fans, but he doesn't seem to realize he's just making things worse. When fans try to give constructive feedback, he acts defensive, like, "Who are you to criticize me? You can feel the power struggle." Sigh. He's literally digging his own grave. He's so irrelevant now no one even replies to his comments anymore. LOL. Sunwoo's agency released a statement on the issue, stating that Sunwoo will reflect and also promising legal action against malicious commenters. Hello, this is 100. We are well aware of the recent controversy surrounding the BOYZ member Sunwoo that has been circulating in the media and various online communities over the past few days. First and foremost, we sincerely apologize for our failure to manage issues related to our artist's behavior properly. We fully recognize that Sunwoo's actions in the video could raise concerns about his character. Sunwoo himself has also been quietly reflecting on the matter after discussions with us. However, it is unfortunate that the situation is unfolding in a direction different from the path of reflection taken by both our company and the artist. We deeply regret not taking a more proactive approach before this incident occurred and for the artist's careless behavior. All of our artists should be protected and managed by the company. The controversy regarding Sunwoo's behavior is entirely the result of the company's shortcomings. The artist himself is also reflecting deeply, even on aspects he had not previously recognized. Based on continuous communication with our artists, 100 will do our utmost to ensure such mistakes are never repeated. Once again, we sincerely apologize. Lastly, we cannot ignore the emergence of baseless and malicious comments related to this matter. For the protection of our artist, we are preparing strong legal action in response. Many netizens expressed some confusion over the statement, admitting that legal action against malicious commenters was appropriate, but criticizing the messaging and the noticing. They should definitely sue for the over-the-line comments. That's a separate issue from character. I've seen companies apologize on behalf of artists saying they're reflecting, but it's my first time seeing a company admit they failed to manage a member. Wow, the wording of that statement is something else. It's not ordinary at all, lol. What does issues related to our artist's behavior even mean? I'm from another fandom and this is such a mess. As things spiraled, Sunwoo's fans begun to get worried for him. They defended him strongly on X. In response to the worry, Sunwoo spoke up once more to address the issue. "Anyway, I'm used to being cursed at, so please stop worrying about me. I'm really fine. They might be uncomfortable through my actions, but dobies who have known me for a few years know me better than those who have only seen me for a few seconds. I'm just saying, because they're really cursing me out too. And this is my promise to dobies. I will put in more effort such that I am not misunderstood as a bad person who power trips, so that DOBs don't have to clarify things like this, such that people who see me for just a few seconds surfacially will think that I am a gentleman. I really do think that this is something I have to fix in the future. Personally, I will apologize, admit where I went wrong, reflect, and be scolded for my mistakes, putting in effort to fix it. And if I was wrongly accused, I will say so even if it gets tiring. Then people brought back the old controversy he was involved in. On an online forum, netizens revisited a series of Ask FM responses traced back to Sunwoo during his pre-debut years. The Ask FM responses include heavy profanity, misogynistic statements, and other disturbing content that is once again shocking netizens. Question: your tip on how to never lose your drive? A. Because it's always mixed with S-drive. Question: what if someone you like is already in a relationship? A. Gonna steal them. Question: if you can raise a foreign pet, what kind would you raise? A. A foreign woman, lol. Question: what kind of pet do you want to raise? A. Women, lol. Question: I'm 158 centimeters tall. Should I live myself? A. If you're a male, just live yourself. Question: what is your ideal visual type? The kind of hairstyle or eye shape? A. Big eyes, without bangs, mid-length hairstyle, shorter than me, and I hope her future is hopeless. Question: I gained so much weight on my legs. Give me some tips on how to lose it. A. Night exercise with me. Let's go. Question: I can S your D. Let's date. A. Crazy B. This is day one for us. Question: what kind of sports do you like to watch? A. Porn. Question: what kind of woman do you like? A. Women who aren't trashy. Those who are innocent, know only their boyfriend, are cute without even doing aegyo, are nice, and are respectful. Question: what do you mean by women who are trashy? A. Women who go around doing things that are not womanly. Question: if there's an imaginary garden, what do you want to raise in there? A. Women. Netizens expressed disbelief that this controversy had previously surfaced but was seemingly overlooked or dismissed by the public. My eyes. I couldn't even finish reading before I scrolled away. So disgusting. Did fans really go and curse at Nana to defend this guy? I honestly hope his future falls apart. This is beyond bad. So it got buried because he's a nobody? Turns out this is who he really is. Honestly amazed he even debuted. It's not even stuff like wide hips or big boobs. His ideal type is a woman with no future. LMAO. A woman with no future is such an extreme line. I'll never forget it. You don't say stuff like that if you see women as human. He really got lucky to become a celebrity. This is just gross. His ideal type being a woman with no future? So yeah, what are your thoughts? Also related to Sunwoo, I made a video before when a fan broke into his apartment and attacked him and his staff. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.